May the Lord bless you each in your responsibilities, the wonderful professional staff who are here, and the recipients of scholarships, and the donors, and in whatever capacity you're here, we express our love and appreciation and ask the Lord's blessings upon you.
I've been single now for about 2¼ years, and I have 4 little children, ages now 8, 6, 4 and 2. And so this has been a trying few years, to say the least. But other people are going to be able to have this transformational opportunity that I have had because of the work that we've been able to be involved in. And so once again, I look into your donors' eyes and I say thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me and other people to be able to have this opportunity.
I was asked to talk about my life a little bit, and I ended up here in Utah because of the church. I joined the church when I was 14, and I kind of got kicked out of my house because I was joining a sect. I come from a very Catholic family, and it was never easy to be out there. And I married somebody when I was 19, and when I left Spain, I came from a family where I used to see a lot of abuse. And I always prayed for not going through the same and for having a very different home. When I got married, I went through the same. But at least I didn't remain that many years married. And every day I told myself you had to be different. And I always prayed for having a steady family. And that's what I've been trying the most over the last years. I've been always having 2 jobs. I had 3 kids. I had to leave one in Spain, and I had 2 with me. And I hardly see them because I leave the house first time in the morning. I come back at night, and all I can think is that it will be worth it. I tried 2 years ago to come to school, then I had to quit because I went through a bad depression. My ex-husband tried to picked me up. I ended up in the hospital, and that's why I had to quit, because it was too much more than I could take and everything. So I sent an email and I tried to reapply, and I was upset to come back, and that was one of the best gifts I could have. To whoever is helping us to achieve this, you don't know how much it means to us. All of you that help us with all this.
The Harmon Foundation has honored our mother, Stella Oaks, by giving her name to the scholarship, and her faith was fueled by the adversities that she faced. She had to increase her faith to make the best of those adversities. So when Mother said a prayer, I could sense her full faith that Heavenly Father would grant her the righteous desires of her heart. You could feel that faith, that those righteous desires would be granted. And if the answer was no, she received from Heavenly Father, then she, with faith, would plead for understanding why the answer was no. She used to say, attitudes are caught, not taught. And so your attitudes, be careful the attitudes you entertain. And no matter what your lips are saying, what you are feeling is what your child will absorb. But she used to say, be courageous. Remember, most of our lions are chained when we get right up to them. I thought of that so many times. Most of our lions are chained when we get right up to them. She would say, a change is as good as a rest. And she really lived. School had let out, and people would kind of collapse, and Mother would just shift gears and go on and get the gardening done and do the house cleaning she needed to do. And the change, she thrived on the change, and that's how she knew she could get through. She didn't need the rest, she just needed a change. As I grew up, I saw her eyes well with tears at moments of memories, but I only twice did I see her cry. She was very courageous. But many, many times I saw her on her knees in prayer. She said, if we do our best, the Lord moves in and does the rest. Let the adversities that you experience fuel the fires of your faith.